Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to try out Grace's Posthumous Wish. You might have noticed that I was gone for the channel for a very long time. It's because I was in unimaginable jaw pain for basically, continuously throughout a month. Luckily that's over, hopefully. So let's try out this game. We are all cursed. Me, I'm cursed with good looks and charm. The curse devours us from the inside. Does no one see it? Does no one feel it? Does no one understand? It won't let go until... The world throws off its sleepy haze and slashes at my eyes with a flash of lightning. My ears are filled with the heavy measured clatter of droplets against the roof. There's a damp, somewhat earthly smell to the air, a mixture of the withered grass and soil. And a cloying scent fuses with it. This aroma. Lilies, vanilla, cursed. A quiet, lifeless half-whisper sends chills running down my spine. I flinch and turn around. The girl stands under the awning of the railroad station, hiding from the rain and not looking at it. Her gaze is empty. Her fingers draw messy, sweeping patterns through the air. A gust of wind makes the hem of her white summer dress flutter up and slap against her equally white legs. I blink, dumbfounded. A summer dress? In this weather? I mean, let a girl have her hobbies, come on. Moreover, her feet are bare. Did something happen to her? Mitsuki? Yes, that's her name, Mitsuki. What are you, tall? We are all cursed. That's right, she sounds like she smokes 5 packs of cigarettes a day. She turns toward me, but her eyes remain blank, slit staring into the void. Mitsuki, my classmate. My friend? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know much about anything at all, but I'm certain of one thing. Mitsuki looks scary. Where did I go wrong? How can I undo all of this evil? Another flash of lightning distorts her beautiful face beyond recognition. Everything around me, nothing but misfortune. I'll try. I'll break the curse. Anochorus. Anochorus? An unfamiliar word. Could it be a frightening spell? Is Mitsuki trying to scare me? Yeah, probably. The atmosphere is favorable. A thunderstorm, lightning flashing, not a soul around. No one around. They won't hear you scream. No, I'd better not think about it. Is Mitsuki waiting for a train, or is she hiding from the sudden thunderstorm like me? There's no one else at the station. It's better to listen to Mitsuki's strange speech than to be left all alone waiting for the rain to stop. You could just, kind of take a few steps to the side and just kind of mind your own business. It's better to be with anyone than to be left by myself. At the same time though, if your classmate is going through it, you should probably try to help them. The curse, break it. It's dark, it's under the skin. It's devouring me. It's everywhere. Hurry. Mitsuki's words are like a malicious spell. Is this being recorded? It is, okay. It kills. Mitsuki, stop, please. Why me? Oh, ah! Her laughter bursts from her lips so suddenly that it's like another crash of thunder. I jerk backwards and inadvertently trip over Mitsuki's bag, which had been standing next to me. Ooh? Her empty eyes stare blindly in my direction. Who's here? Are you cursed as well? Everyone in this damn world is doomed. I don't think everyone is. I want to reassure her somehow, so I step closer to her. I reach out to touch her deathly pale skin. As soon as my fingers slide over her white shoulder, Mitsuki's whole body shudders. She staggers back and lets out a heartbreaking scream. Oh. Try to calm Mitsuki. Oh, I can't calm her down. Alright. I shouldn't have startled Mitsuki. I stepped back, cursing myself for my stupidity. I'd wanted to make it better for her, but as always, it went wrong. All of us will die. We're all going to die. Sorry, gotta go home. I can't take it anymore. I dash out into the pouring rain. The fear of loneliness dissolves, defeated by a far more unbearable feeling. I lose track of how long I've been running. The noise of the downpour goes silent. The only thing that echoes in my ears is the sound of Mitsuki's despaired voice. Cursed. Doomed. Destined to die. Calm down, Aki. I stop, happy to realize that there are people around. A woman walks past me. Her poison green umbrella cuts through the gloomy grayness like a lighthouse beam. That's a crazy way of describing an umbrella, is poison green. What a blessing, I'm not alone anymore. And far from Mitsuki, whose madness seems to be contagious. Like a cold. If I keep standing in the rain like a dummy, I could end up getting sick for real. Good thing home isn't that far away. I head down the familiar road, noting a woman with a poison green umbrella passing by. I'm back. The light in the kitchen is on, which means Dad has already returned from work. Oh no. This is not a good pose. This is like the kind of pose where I lost my job. Or like me and your mom have not been getting along very well together for a while. He doesn't move. He only continues to study his hands which rest on the table before him. I'm gonna leave him alone, I guess. These are dioramas, right? Dioramas, I think that's what they're called. This is like the most like evil looking one I've seen ever. Alright, I won't disturb you. He's just sitting there and sad and gloomy once again. There's no point in talking to him. I better mind my own business lest I cause trouble again. After all that happened, you're like, whoa, what a day. The first thing I do is tiredly slide over to the bed where I forgot my graces this morning. My soaked clothes cling unpleasantly to my skin, but seeing my old friends is far more important to me than some damp duds. Are those your graces? Hey, hey, hey! 3 absolutely adorable dolls sit side by side like close sisters. The graces never fail to please my sight. They bring me wonderful happiness and prevent me from giving into despair. One is so pretty she seems to glow. The other looks brave and bright, pure from all darkness and evil. The third resembles a blooming bud, and for some reason I imagine her being full of love for someone. I spent long evenings fantasizing about the adventures of Graces. All of those dreams were always kind, bright, and cheerful. Thanks to these dolls, I don't feel lonely. I'm not alone when I'm with them in my room. And of course, there are 3 of them. 3 is a great number. A number for the salvation from 3 misfortunes. You would not believe what happened to me. Mitsuki has completely lost her mind. She's been weird enough lately, but today she was downright freaky. She talked about curses. I try to pull off my blouse but get tangled up in the wet fabric that clings to my skin. I trip over a volume of manga lying on the floor and nearly slam my body onto the window. This lady is like... Is this lady okay? I've always endured these kinds of little mishaps. Better to not dwell on that fact and just go to bed. Am I cursed? Am I destined to die? Curses don't exist, right? The graces don't answer. Well, I mean, you would be cursed if they did answer. We'll manage somehow. Yeah, we'll manage. Clap, clap, clap. I clap my hands 3 times as to say goodbye to each of the dolls. I thought one of them just disappeared. Lightning flashes outside the window. The dolls distort, taking on eerie shapes. To calm the nervous shivering that runs through my body, I reach for my smartphone. Of course. All kids these days, they can't sit in the dark and think about nightmarish creatures. They have to go on Instagram. It refuses to turn on, apparently not having survived the run in the rain. No, not my bad luck again. Owning a smartphone was a long-time dream of mine, and recently that dream came true. Smartphones are awesome, aren't they? They can tap into the internet and connect their user to people from all across the world. This wonderful awareness makes me feel like there are no walls boxing me in and the whole world is one big room. I'm in this very room with a lot of people, which means I'm not alone. Unfortunately, one day while I was on my way home from school, I tripped and dropped my phone. And now the screen has unsightly cracks spreading across it. I don't think Dad has noticed yet. I don't think your dad has noticed a lot. And it's for the best. I don't like it when he's sad. Come on, phone, you can do it. Yay! The smartphone turns on after all. I don't know how Dad would have reacted if the new phone broke. especially since you've lost the factory. My legs give out to overcome with joy and I flop down on my bed. The graces bounce a little. Yay! If only it was always like this. My eyes feel heavy. I yawn comfortably. So nice and peaceful. Even the thrumming of the rain begins to fade, diminishing into a distant echo. Good night. The silence is broken by a ringing chime, signaling that a new message has arrived. I sit up abruptly, opening my eyes. Hopefully these CGs are saved in a gallery, because I do make thumbnails from them. Is that Tomo Chess Forever? Eki, are you here? Eki! I shake my head to chase away the drowsiness. Tomo is my best friend. I talk with her about everything and she gets me like no other. Tomo, as in Tomotaro, the creator of this game. We've never seen each other in person. Somehow we can never find the right time or place to meet. What do you mean we've never seen each other in person? It's too bad that we both go to different schools. If we didn't, we could see each other every day during breaks. Is this person catfishing you? Is this person not your actual friend? Here. I overcame today's misfortunes. It was scary though. It's so good that you answered. Mitsuki was saying creepy things. Mitsuki? What did she say? That she's cursed and so is everyone around me. And me. I have to wait a bit for a reply. Creepy indeed. You don't say. I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm exhausted. Sweet dreams, make sure to write me tomorrow. I go against my word and don't go straight to sleep. Now that my phone is working, I decide to check the general chat. Lately, there have been discussions about Shamrock, a site where you can read about all sorts of mystical stuff and the latest Irish news. According to Shamrock, there are many special places and urban legends in our city. People have become very interested in esoteric topics, so there's a constant stream of new articles on the site. Naturally, there are lively discussions in the chat as well. Chit chat. A mystery. Do you believe in curses? I believe in magic. Oh, 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 it's magic. What are you getting at? They say Mitsuki has been cursed. Huh? Mitsuki? Why are they bringing her name up again? Ah, right, I forgot that I invited a few friends from school to this chat. Mitsuki who? Shadow Raven. A classmate, she used to be normal, but now it's like she's been replaced with a doppelganger. She used to be cool. And what do curses have to do with it? She's creepy, seriously. You can tell there's something otherworldly involved. You're on a website about like mysteries and like curses and you're like, man, my friend's weird. Stop rambling. I wouldn't jump to conclusions. Yeah, exactly, Runaway 28. The only person of evil is real. I was about to say he's the only person that like has a good head on his shoulder and he's like talking about evil. Well, I guess evil is real. It just has a different shape. It affects people and destroys them. Curses exist and you never know if or when one could fall on you or your loved ones. That's why you need to get curse insurance. He's right. Elias Foster! I recently found out that a neighboring boy is missing. They're still looking for him. This guy needs to have a anime MC voice. They're still looking for him. Was he taken by the curses as well? Go figure. Sometimes it just happens, and it can't be fixed. What a gloomy fella. Even if Mitsuki and I are cursed, it doesn't mean we should give up, lie down and die. Both Mitsuki and I will definitely be fine. Right, Graces? My lovely and graceful friends remain completely silent. I put aside the phone and collapse on bed. We are all cursed. It sounds scary, but nothing would feel eerie when accompanied with booms of crashing thunder. Okay, so there's a 3 here. There's a very subtle hint here about what I should do. Looking through like, so there's a 3. There's 3 graces. There's 4 things here. Cause she does like the number 3. It sounds scary, but anything would feel eerie when accompanied with booms of crashing thunder. Someone can get by even when they bear a curse. I'm just a bit more unlucky than most. Lightning flashes bringing the night's foul, rainy weather back to my awareness. For a moment, the shadows in the room thicken, turning into black holes leading to other worlds. The beady eyes of my doll stare at me expectantly. For a second, I feel as if someone's gaze is on me. No, that's enough for today. Good night. Misfortunes today. Scary Mitski got caught in the rain. Mom's still not back. What were my misfortunes for today? Scary Mitski, yada yada yada. Tomorrow, as usual, will group me with a new triad of misfortunes, but I mustn't give in to fear. I need to be strong, and I need to get a good night's sleep. Because sleep is the best medicine. Tomotoro. Okay, please do not be copyrighted music. Flower the Grand's wishes. I want... Sleep is the best medicine. We shouldn't give up. I'll break the curse. Well, don't do that to your cheek. Why did she die? You can't force love. Don't look at me like that. Ghosts are no match for us. As we see that maybe there was a ghost that was a match for you. This song is gonna get me so copyright. I want to break the curse. The summoning. Oh shit. The hex. The love spell. I don't want to go back there. It's about skill, not luck. This guy's just called Senpai? What a peculiar place. That looks like my, evil version. The art is great. That's one of the things that all the reviewers on Steam said, is that the art is beautiful, and there's a new piece of art every 5 minutes or so. I'll make a wish. Running in the rain came with consequences. I've gotten sick after all. I mean, it is anime. It is an anime-inspired thing where if you get into the rain for like a split millisecond, you have freaking deathly fever. A constant hum vibrates through my head. It makes it a struggle to concentrate. Let's not despair. The Graces silently agree with me. I'll have to stay home from school. Even better, to sleep a bit. I can't keep my balance and I stagger backwards, accidentally smashing my pinky finger against the nightstand. Ow! After getting my wits back about me, I safely collapse onto the bed. Sleep. What? Suddenly a soft melody plays. No, stop with the music. I move my head lazily, trying to recognize the source of the sound. Ah, right, my phone. Tomo was calling me. The moment I realize this, the call ends. Are you okay? Probably. Sorry, I couldn't get the phone in time. You've been sleeping for a long time. I missed breakfast. Dad must have left work for by now. Are you sure you're okay? Looks like I've made Tomo worry. I don't want that. A cold isn't that big a deal. Shall we play? You promised to teach me some new thing. Chess have many pieces. I can't memorize them. Rook is the one with the hat, right? There's a pause. I yawn and stare at the slim ray of light falling through the curtains. Sometimes if you stare into a ray of sunlight for a long enough time, it begins to feel like someone's watching you from the other side. What, like God? Oh! My phone nearly bounces as it bursts with an influx of messages. I will! Of course I will! You want to memorize the pieces? Piece of cake! Least fanatic chess fan? Let me explain. A pawn is the most common piece on the board. Tomo begins sending a long explanatory messages filled with information. My head continues to throb painfully, so it's hard for me to retain anything I read, but I'm just glad that Tomo is happy. She loves chess and all sorts of board games. I really want to meet her and play face to face someday. Turns out she's freaking Magnus Carlsen. Oh, this whole time it was Magnus Carlsen on the other side. Do you really like this bear that much? I adore him. I wish I could buy a plushie of him. Oh, Sad bear. The bear featured in the emoji stickers is the mascot of the popular Totomo restaurant chain. Getting my hands on a plushie of him is my life's mission, but that elusive bear keeps slipping away. Just go to this restaurant, dummy. I marvel at his image on the screen. I really need you, buddy. I can't wait to get you. Get you someone that looks at you like this lady looks at Totomo. Aki, how should I put it? He's creepy. Well, what the fuck? Totomo doesn't understand anything about this world, even though she's got the smarts to be great at chess. Totomo bear is the best, and that's that. I spend the rest of the day lying in bed, occasionally texting Tomo. The drowsy feeling doesn't go away, and it only intensifies thanks to the gloomy weather. I think I'd somehow managed to twist my leg a little bit at some point. Oh my god, this poor lady. My ankle drags my awareness back to it at time and time again with its nagging pain. But I'm soon struck with the brilliant idea to put something soft underneath it. This lady's a genius. Alas, I misjudge my strength as I pull a decorative pillow out from a huge plushy cat. Never mind, she's an idiot. And it flies into the mirror on the wall. Oh my god, the sound of fracturing glass splits the room. How? A few shiny shards fall to the floor along with the pillow. Oh, no worries. Just a minor misfortune. This is not a minor misfortune. You have 7 years of bad luck now. I have to keep myself occupied. You know, you need to get this glass out of your room. Do something safe. Have some juice to my homework exercise. If this lady exercises, she might jump out the window somehow. Well, let's do some homework. I'm too sick to get to school, but at least I can do my homework. Studying has never been my strong suit. Better give it my best. I sit down at my desk and open up my notebooks. I sit right underneath all the glass. So this is X and this is her. For some reason my notebook turns black, and not just my notebook but everything around me. Then I'm suddenly struck with pain. Ow. Looks like I dozed off and poked my eye into the tip of my pencil. That stings. Night arrives and darkness spreads, overtaking my room. Yeah, because you went blind. To keep myself occupied for the night, I decide to open up the chat room. The boom of fascination in the paranormal hasn't waned a bit. Someone had thrown in a link leading to another chat room earlier. Allegedly, someone in it could predict the future with stunning accuracy using only a single photo. I watch as everyone splits into two camps. One believes the predictions to be true, the other thinks it's all some silly nonsense. Feeling bored, I decide to give it a try myself. I take a photo of the Graces for fun. I'm of a mind to send a picture of one of them, but which one? Which one seems like the most misfortunate? Probably the one on the left, because she has black hair. Wait a second, she's in the middle now. Oh shit, they moved. I send the photo into the chat room. It doesn't take long for the rating to appear on my screen. Dice, a fateful encounter, trials. The prediction is bizarre and meaningless. It was silly to expect anything better than that, given that I was a picture of a doll. Then, I think I have a photo of Mitsuki saved in my gallery. One that I'd accidentally taken while I was fiddling with my phone in our school's hallway. No, Aki. No, Aki, that's unethical. Though there's a nagging feeling of guilt in my chest, I go ahead and upload the image anyway. Aki, you monster. Uploading random, your classmates' pictures to the internet? The file takes an oddly long time to upload. That's for them to do on their Instagram. 3 times longer than when I had uploaded a photo of my precious Grace. Is something wrong? Yeah, the fortune telling takes extra megabytes. The chat room freezes. A burst of snowy static overtakes the screen. What's going on? Oh no, it's a creepypasta. Mitsuki's picture shows up. Her beautiful face is contorted into a horrible grimace. The prediction list doesn't even appear beneath the warped picture. The application flashes with a toxic green light and force closes. What was that weird glitch? I attempt to return to the chat several times, but the button on my phone might as well be dead. Oh. I guess it's another misfortune. Misfortunes today. My mirror broke, my dad argued with someone on the phone, mom's still not back. When I wake up, I feel even worse than I did yesterday. I can't even find the strength to get up and make breakfast. I'll just have to trust that Dad will find something to eat. Starts eating freaking like... starts eating like the leather off the sofa. You're not gonna go to school. I'm not feeling well. Get some rest. Oh right, you should solve a crossword puzzle. It's quite relaxing. It's like when you go through trauma and somebody tells you to play Tetris. I should have enough energy in me to give a crossword puzzle a shot. And maybe a game of online chess with Tomo. I'm ready to beat this Tomo up in chess. I'm finally starting to play at a level where I know the pieces and understand the goal of the game. Or maybe a riddle? Riddle me this, Tomo man. I float on water, but I am water. What am I? You're ice. Are you serious? It's ice. I'm not sure if Tomo is older than me. You should probably find that out. But sometimes I find myself picturing her as a good-natured grandfather who's trying his best to befriend his granddaughter. She probably grows bonsai trees. She's probably yeah, she'll hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I also broke a mirror with a pillow. With a pillow? Yeah, it was really unexpected. I was thinking of the guy who was catfishing that lady, pretending to be a very famous guy, but I forgot the name of the guy. He's the guy from Seven, you know? Troy. Wild Days in California, the West. But I can't believe I forgot his name. Yeah, it was really unexpected, but I'm pretty unlucky, so it's not much of a surprise. I want to see. I'm excited to see that Tomo has started using stickers of the Totomo bear as well. One more person has fallen to his undeniable charm. Drink sour milk. Misfortunes today. Fell down the stairs. You fell down the stairs? Drink sour milk. Mom's still not back. Ow. The new morning greets me with an all too familiar headache. I just want to do nothing but lie under this blanket indefinitely, but a strong person wouldn't do that. You're also sick, so you don't have to worry about being strong. I'm worried. Are you sure you're okay? Thumbs up. Phew, wants a riddle? Yeah. You're happy to see it, but you can't look at it. What is it? You're happy to see it, but you can't look at it. The misfortunes of my enemies. I have no idea. I've gotten worse. A bird crashed into the window and scared me. Mom's still not back. What about the bird? You okay with have any of your classmates come by to visit you? I forbade them from visiting, and I forbid you too. I can't let you catch this curse. The curse? What do you mean? Got a paper cut. Dad spent the night somewhere else. Mom's still not back. I don't think Aki's like in a good place of mind. Especially since like lots of weird stuff's happening in the room. Is someone watching me? Maybe a bird? Maybe it's just my imagination playing tricks on me? I'm seeing what other stuff is going on. What the hell is this thing? This thing is creepy. This is the source of the curse right here. Oh, there's a whale. Bumped in my fingernails against the closet. It hurts. Dad breaking dishes in the kitchen. Mom's still not back. She went out and got red chalk for that. That's crazy. When am I going to get better? No, bad thoughts must be chased away. I decide to distract myself and read the general chat. I wonder what they're discussing today. By the way, this is kind of like how I felt like a month ago. I hope it's something fun and not just more conversation about the horror stories from Shamrock. Animals, dances, riddle. She died. I'm serious, guys. She died. The curse worked? No way. Scary. Stop rambling. What if it's contagious? I don't want to disappear or die. Rest in peace, Mitsuki. Mitsuki is dead. Oh. I drop my hands to my lap. My fingers stiffen and might tremble slightly, as if there's an electric current pulsing through them, zapping them with sharp, painful tingles. dead. How could this happen? I saw her at the station only recently. Can't wrap my mind around the fact that someone I talked to just a few days ago is no longer in this world. I didn't know Mitsuki all that well, but I still feel completely devastated. Devastated and heartbroken. She died. Why, was she ill? It was a very cold and rainy night. Or... It's dark under the skin. It kills. Is the curse truly real? Mitsuki's foreshadowed her death and not even a week had passed before she was gone. Very subtly, I might add. Is this possible? Calm down. I try to take a breath, but I choke on thin air and spiral into a coughing fit. Don't worry. The melody I set to Tomo's number begins to ring. This is the melody that she set to her number? It sounds different, creepy, abnormal, desperate with madness. It's like Radiohead's new album. Drop the call immediately. Could it be the work of the curse? Then I'm going to die too. When? When I give up like Mitsuki did? When I lose my mind like her? When this weird sickness completely breaks me down? The light bulb overhead blinks and goes off, plunging the room into clammy darkness. I doubt Dad is going to buy a new one anytime soon. I'll just have to live in darkness for a while. How did she die? Anyone knows the details? She probably died a horrible death. Okay, what the fuck? Silvery wind?